What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. This is the Actor's Take, and we are going to talk about something that is in the sphere of Hollywood right now, which is the trial of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So let's just talk about that for a second, shall we? Ain't you tired of this? I used to be very passionate about this, and then I just feel like now they're just dragging it on and on. And maybe it's just because sometimes courts they like to take their time. They take their time with a lot of stuff, man. And so, but like, I want to just bring my thoughts a little bit about this trial because now that it's here, I'm excited and anxious at the same time. So how do I feel about this case? I just hope the truth comes out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little biased after everything that's come out as far as the evidences and tapes and videos and receipts. It's clear. It's clear who's in the wrong here. It's just clear. Before those things came out, I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure. I was kind of leaning towards her because of everything else. But now that everything is kind of out there and we're here now, it's clear. However, I am open to the possibility that there are things that we just don't know because both sides could be lying, both sides could be hiding something. Yeah, those tapes are very damning. But at the end of the day, there are still secrets that are yet to be told, as far as we know. I'm anxious in that matter. But I am excited because now we get to see the truth be unfolded and we get to see, hopefully, justice come for the person that is being unfairly treated in this whole thing. Seriously. I started thinking about what would happen if Johnny would have won, right? Well, if Johnny would have won, I think that would essentially put Hollywood in the most uncomfortable position they could ever be in. Because I don't know about y'all, but from what I've been observing in recent years, as far as how Hollywood treats its actors, they don't like to apologize for nothing. They don't like to apologize for squat. They like to just pretend nothing ever happened, cast you in the next big role, and pay you bukus of dollars, and just let you see that as you good? Okay, good. Now we can move on. And I think that if he were to win, he needs more than that. The fact that Hollywood, the people who employ him, the people who write his checks, are siding with what it seems to be delusion. It's very aggravating. It's very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? And I can't imagine what I would be doing if I was in that kind of position. But I know what I would want if I was to win this. I would want a damn apology. And I would want that apology pronto. And whatever salary that they're thinking about giving me, I would up it. Because this whole thing is just unfair. If you're gonna punish one person for his own personal problems, you're gonna have to do that with the other side. And the fact that you don't, it just goes to show your clear bias in this whole thing. Because they don't have the facts. Hollywood doesn't have no facts at all. They're just siding what they think is the most popular. And right now, it's the most feasible choice to side with Amber Heard because, of what the climate is right now. No integrity. It's crazy. They'll probably give him the Jack Sparrow role back, but ultimately, the ball will be in his court, and Hollywood is going to be fucked. The thing is, too, if he were to win, and I think this is bigger than anything than just the movie stuff. If he were to win this, it would show the other side of victimhood when it comes to these DV cases. I think it's going to open the floor to a lot of discussions that need to be had. Because right now, men, I think, are getting the butt of the crux on this thing. We all love to criticize what they're doing and things like that, and I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, truth is truth. Truth is truth. It's not your truth or my truth. It's the truth. That's what matters. And what matters is that if you were to win, that's the truth. We would have to talk about how men can be victims too. We would have to talk about why it is unacceptable for men to be victims and be blamed for their said pain that they're going through. We would have to talk about why people don't take it as seriously as the women do. I already know the answer, but even still, we would have to have a serious conversation about that without people laughing in our faces. Like there is a men's rights component to this thing. There really is. And right now it's being dressed like, Johnny Depp's gonna get his job back. Yeah, but I think it's beyond that. I think this is gonna create a lot of it's gonna punch through a lot of noise if he was to win this. Because now we can talk about these things, and now we have a clear example of that. And he is not the first, and he won't be the last. But if he is the first to win a case like this, he won't be the last, but we can definitely start talking about this thing for real. And that's what I'm excited about. Now, what if he were to lose? I don't know if I want to think about that. If he were to lose this, I would probably reserve my opinions a lot more just because, one court case I can understand, especially in out of country, something overseas. I can understand something like that because they don't have the same rules and rights that we do. But here, if they see something that they saw in the same vein, in the same context, and come to the same conclusion, I don't think they will, though, by the way. But if they do, let's just say, they do. It's going to be hard to talk about this case because it's like, twice, dude. Clearly there's something there, and clearly there's something that is not being discussed. It's not being told. Clearly you're missing something, and they're in too deep now to really backtrack anything. So if he doesn't, win this, he's done. He's done. Maybe not as done as some people want to say he is, but he's definitely done being the Hollywood A-list star that he was. Jack Sparrow definitely ain't coming back. Kiss those franchises goodbye. He's definitely done. But if he wins, she's done. Oh, and she's done for sure. She doesn't get another chance, man. It's different here because there's nothing really riding against her. I mean, riding for her right now. In this moment, for the court case, nobody's riding for her. I mean, there's some people who are, but it's like this many people who are vouching for her. Most people who pay their taxes and watch their movies are not riding for her at all, bruh. So if she loses this, she is definitely done. Me knowing the facts and seeing the evidences and seeing what is objectively true, not just my opinion or your opinion, it's actually right here. She said these things on tape and stuff like that. I'm pretty confident that people will come to their senses. And now we have a jury trial now. So he's now at the expense of the public. I think the public, he's dealing with human nature right now, and human nature, I believe, has enough common sense to see where the right is and where the wrong is morally. I'm not talking about politically. I'm talking about morally. When it comes to just treating human beings respectfully, I think they're going to be able to see who's wrong here, and I think he's going to win this, and I hope he does. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to give my piece. I know it's popping right now. I was watching some of the trial a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was watching it all morning. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to win? Do you think he's going to lose? Do you think Amber has any shot in this? I mean, we can just talk about it if you think you do, or if you think he does or she does. But who do you think is going to win? And which side do you want? Are you on Johnny Depp's side? Are you Team Amber Heard? Like, let's have that conversation and see what's popping with it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, peace.